Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Cellar Tuesdays with Dave Juskow and Mike Suarez. So nice to see everybody already a week late and anonymous here early. And it's just me and Mike today. I thought just having a little hometown show after 3 weeks of guests, which are always super fun. Hi, Marcy, would just be a lovely way to open our 3 weeks of remote. Or two. We might take off the third week anyway. Actually, I should have taken off next week because my friend wants to go to this place in Queens and have lobsters, which I love and would like to do. But I'm nervous because that next Wednesday, I'm seeing 2 Broadway shows in one day. So I'm going to a matinee and a nighttime. And I figure if I get really stuffed and gross and all that kind of stuff, I'm just worried about the next day, which probably I shouldn't worry about. But that's the way I get. And then because it would be on my mind, I haven't had lobster in so long, I don't know how it affects my system anymore. So I don't want to take any chances where I have to go see 2 Broadway shows in one day, which I've never done before. And I'm really excited about it. I'm going with Sarah Silverman, who's coming just to town for one day so we can do this and see our friends' shows that they have written. And I just thought, I was like, well, if we're taking 1 week off, maybe then I could just take off next week and then we could have another show. But I don't know. I thought maybe it's just better to not eat the lobster. I don't know. Mike, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, maybe don't eat all the lobsters.
No, but I would have to eat all the lobster. I mean, I would want 2 lobsters. I mean, I just can't. I haven't had lobster in so long. It's my favorite food, and of course, it has to be your favorite food. Should be something you don't have all the time. And I haven't had it in years because most of the lobster places here that were affordable have closed down, like El Quijote right by Gotham, which was a great. They had a daily double. Maybe they still have it, but it's not the same. They had the daily double for $35. You got 2 lobsters. It was fantastic. But yeah. Oh, are you saying that the Bill Burr, the Glengarry Glen Ross is 600, right? Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, Anonymous, you know what I'm talking about, right on West 23rd, the Spanish Lobster restaurant was fantastic. If it does exist, which I think it's still there, it's not that same price anymore. It's not the deal. So yeah, so I guess we'll be here, which I love doing. I love doing it remote, and I love the mix. It's relaxing doing it remote. And like I said, I didn't get to talk to anybody. When I have guests, sometimes I don't get to talk to all you guys in the chat room, and I enjoy that very much. And I like our shows this way sometimes. I have spoken to Amy Heckerling, and her show, Clueless Musical, is very well altogether in London.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'd like to go. But I'm thinking about going this summer. I'm thinking about doing some traveling this summer. And I think I've mentioned this before. Maybe I haven't, but like I said, I've never been to Chicago. Maybe just go there. But I don't know. I mean, Dory, Anonymous, I'm not taking Dory to see shit. Dory sucks. I spent Easter with Dory. It's a fucking nightmare. She's the worst. She's like really horrible. And I don't know how to describe it. I just really don't. I mean, I thought I liked her when I'm with her, and sometimes I do, but then she's just one of those Gen Zers that just sucks. I mean, I know she's a doctor, but can't do it. Yankees are in Chicago Labor Day weekend. Well, that's too far. That's too obvious, right? Like one of the holiday weekends. Yeah, no, I took her to London before. It did not change her life. That's the worst part. It did not change her life. She's the worst. I don't even think she gives a shit that Uncle David worked really hard, who's still paying off that London trip like 10 years later. I don't think she'll ever appreciate it. That's the worst part. The only person that's going to appreciate it is the middle one, Liza, who's way cool. And unfortunately moved to Boston in a very smart move to not have to put up with Uncle David. So that's obviously a smart kid. My nephew Billy is an idiot. I've told you already. But he did get the Kaniki, the role of Kaniki in Greece at Plays in the Park this summer.
Oh, nice.
No, it's a nightmare. Now I got to go to Plays in the Park this summer. It's a nightmare.
Grease in the Park. That usually means something else.
Yeah, the Brambles. The worst part is the girl playing Sandy is the girl's daughter who I went to the prom with, who I also hate. So I'm gonna have to run into her and her whole fucking family. God damn it. God, I hate that girl so much. Gina Cristofaro. Oh, she just doesn't get comedy, and it's really annoying. Like when we had this picture of her that she tore up, and I got so angry, but I had the negative. So she was working at my grandmother's rest home, and I put them all over the rest home, and she just didn't get the comedy. And me and my sister were laughing so hard, and she just didn't get the comedy. This girl's an asshole. Hit her, and she went to the prom with a black eye. So good times. Anyway, apparently she stinks as a director as well, because apparently she directed one of the shows that plays in the park. Because I worked with her when we were both in like 8th and 7th grade. We were in Oliver. Well, I was working the fog machine in the show Oliver, and she was actually Bet in Oliver. She actually had a part. My sister and I never got parts in Plays in the Park. They hate us, but at least my nephew has broken the horribleness of not getting parts in Plays in the Park. So I don't know why he's not playing Danny. He'd be really good at that. But my nephew is jacked, and he looks incredible without a shirt on. Sorry, I went down to. I'm totally hungover from the Comedy Cellar party last night. I'm not sure why I'm hungover. I think Liz poured my drinks very strong, Mike. First, she got mad at me. She's like, "Jessica, what do you want?" And I'm like, "What are the signature drinks today?" She's like, "Jessica, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to, I'll have a Johnny Walker block." So I had a couple of those, and I think they made me sick. I don't even know. And but yeah, I got really hungover, and I was out really late, so I had a little coffee. I took a nap after work just now, and I had some coffee. But I was really looking forward to doing the show. That is a fact. Cool. And I spoke to that girl becoming or trying to be mayor. I think the best part about the interview was definitely the dog. It was fun having a dog in the studio. Yep. A very well-behaved dog. King Cuddles. That's that dog's name. I couldn't remember it when I put up the thing today. Anyway, this is the Comedy Cellar Tuesdays. And I will tell you that tonight at the Comedy Cellar, 7:00, it's an hour with Mark Norman, our boy. Hey. And that's exciting. Exactly at 9:35 in the Fat Black Bar. We have the host, Andrew Fiore, who I did see last night, Pete Lee, Julia McCullough, Chris Redd, and little Alex Edelman, who I did also see last night. And in Las Vegas, not only do our friend Mark Coco Cohen, of course, but Eddie Ift will be joining the ranks there in Vegas tonight. I am an undecided voter, not voting for Cuomo, Adams, or Zorhan. Who? Who's Zoran? Yeah, Pete Lee and Alex Edelman are nice. And also, of course, that's what I've been talking about on my podcast. June 3rd is my show at 6:00 in the Village Underground. Now I was thinking about Alex Edelman. I couldn't decide because he's a star. But right now the lineup is, what is the lineup? I forget. It's Sam Morril and Maddie Weiner. Mike, I tried so hard to get her. It was like really complicated. I just think she's really terrific, and I want young and old. And Todd Barry. And now I can't remember the fourth one. What's the fourth one? What's the matter with me? I can't remember. Oh, I'm losing it. Yeah, Maddie Weiner, sort of open for Attell at Town Hall. Yeah, he likes using her. She's very, very good. At least this time Attell, Maddie Weiner's good. He has a lot of really bad people open for him a lot, and it's pathetic. He just always wants to give people a chance, which is nice, but I think it ruins the brand.
Tell give me a chance.
Exactly. I mean, why not? Who the hell is the fourth person? It's a boy. I can't remember. It's somebody good. Oh, it's Joe Mackey. That's right. God, because I haven't seen him in a long time, and I was surprised he didn't mind coming back to the Cellar. I think he has a love-hate relationship, like many people do. But let's face it, Cellar's fun. It's good, and June 3rd should be a lovely day. Hopefully, it won't rain. It'll be a nice day outside, and then we can all party like it's 1899 over there. So obviously, there's an actual conclave going on, as we've been hoping. We just wanted it to happen as the Oscars were going on, and hopefully conclave would win. But the best part is that the Pope, well, it's not the best that the Pope died, but the Pope died right after Easter Sunday. It's amazing. It's like oh, by the way, Aunt Judy might be here a half hour late. I think she's taking Uncle Bob to a late doctor's appointment. She told me, so I was like, good, don't worry. Hi, Scruffy. So the Pope made it all the way through Easter, which is incredible, even in the Pope mobile, and like really must have. It's funny how you can maybe will yourself to stay alive a tiny bit longer. It's fascinating. And and they said he had a quiet dinner after Sunday's Easter event of just tacos and enchiladas, and then he woke up. But wait, that can't be right. That's what I had Sunday night. I'm sorry. The Pope did not have tacos and enchiladas. Although it did say then he woke up at 5:30 a.m. complaining of gas. Well, maybe he. I'm sorry, but there'd be nothing funnier than the Pope having a quiet dinner of tacos and enchiladas. I would have enjoyed that very much. So looking forward to the conclave, and not to be a spoiler alert, but well, I won't say it, but if it happens to be the complete ending of conclave, boy, is there going to be trouble. And that's going to be entertaining. Right, Anonymous? Love to go out with tacos and enchiladas. I guess lobster would be my last meal, and I'd have 3 of them. I got to see how it affects my stomach. Now, yesterday at the Comedy Cellar Christmas party, they did have Sunday. No, I don't bet on the Pope. I wonder if they have that action. Sunday, it was my mother's birthday, and I ordered shrimp cocktail at the old age home, and it was the worst shrimp cocktail I've ever had. And I don't know whether it was the shrimp or the cocktail sauce. I guess the cocktail sauce. And then at the Cellar last night, Mike, Judy Gold and her family had a plate of shrimp, and they didn't want it, and I ate it, and it was delicious. So I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, that was awful. I guess. Yes, Mike was out of town, but I told him he didn't miss that. He didn't miss anything. He missed nothing. There was no action. The Comedy Cellar Christmas party, folks, is mostly for the staff, and they asked the comics to come to appease the staff because it's exciting for the staff. Not when I show up, but if people like Attell shows up, which he did, and the big comics show up, it's a form of support to the staff. And that's why it's important. And because it really is like a corporation. Marina was saying the other day, it's like a corporation. I'm like, yeah, it's exactly like a corporation. You got to play the game. You support who you support. I mean, it's just like working at a regular job in many ways. So the weird part was on Monday, I rode my bike to work down by the Wall Street area. And I always park my bike near the Wall Street Charging Bull, which is hilarious because I always think there's in the morning, nobody's there. But, by the time I go home, there's a huge line of people wanting to take pictures next to that bull, which sometimes I say to myself, wait, is that the real bull? Because it's weird seeing it every day when people come from around the world to see the bull. And that's where I parked my bike. And Monday, there were no spots, which made no sense. Then I found out that some climate activists painted the Charging Bull with green paint Monday, which is why I couldn't park my bike. Somehow, all that shit always affects me. It's insane how this continues to happen. So if people want to make a statement, it somehow affects me. It's awesome and ridiculous at the same time. It's really annoying. Yes, Parade 2.0. I mean, What the fuck? Meanwhile, when the cops came, they started wiping off the paint. They were afraid to get in trouble. I'm like, what kind of protest is that? That's a lame poke. You'd never see Steve and Elise Keaton doing that. A little Family Ties reference for you, some of you who are older, huh? How about it? Where is Catalina? Mike, I don't know if you heard about it. Now, Mike, you've been to Katz's Deli, right?
Yeah. I've been a few times.
Right. Me too. I know Anonymous has been there for sure. And Katz's Deli is still really good and I think worth the money. Because as Dave Rath explained to me once when we went there, who's the manager he was for Alex Edelman and Brian Posehn and Patton Oswalt. And he took me there once, and he was taking too much time at the counter, and it was bothering me because I'm like, oh, all these people want to get stuff. But he said, and this is true, I believe, that that's part of the experience that you pay. Not only are you watching them make it, but they also give you samples to eat while you're there. He goes, no, it's part of the experience. He was completely correct. I was paranoid because he had got me high first. So you know about that, Mike.
Yeah, although the last few times I've been, I didn't go to the counter. I went to go get the table.
Well, we went to the counter, then brought it over to the table. Why, do they have waiter service there?
No. Tourists don't know how to act there, so they go get the table first.
Oh.
So there'll just be a bunch of tables with no one eating while people with food are looking for a table.
So you went to get the table while your friends went to the counter?
Yeah.
I got you. So, right. Yeah, that's a little annoying. But, you sit there, the sandwiches are like this big, and they're awesome and delicious and worth the price. And today, there was an article saying that people are complaining that a Katz's Deli sandwich was $27. I think that's what they are. I don't think they went up. And even if they did, if they went up $2, when everything is as expensive as it is, and you go into a restaurant and you're paying a whole bunch of money, $27 to $30 for a sandwich like that seems completely worth it to me.
The price has really gone up since I've been in the city.
You're saying they haven't, right?
It's about the same.
I agree. Wow, Anonymous has never been to Katz's. That's incredible. Anonymous, the 2nd Avenue Deli, I just told somebody never to go there again. That was the worst experience I've had. Nick and I went there once, and it was awful. Once they moved, it was bad. Somebody just asked me, hey, should I go to the 2nd Avenue? I said it was disgusting in there. The food was completely subpar. Well, Anonymous, I don't know when the last time you've been there was. That's the problem. It's not, since COVID, it has not been good. So there's that place we used to go to in Sarge's, and they're all kind of gross. Katz's is still quality food and, has an aura and awesomeness to it, and the food's still good. And when you follow it on Instagram, watching them make the sandwiches, they're pretty much putting an entire side of beef on the sandwich. It's totally worth $30 because most people, unlike me, and I'm just going to put Mike in there, most people will bring it home. Mike and I will not leave that place without finishing that sandwich. I'm sorry, Mike, I roped you in. But
I'll finish the sandwich. Why not?
I love finishing the sandwich there. I don't want to bring it home, but most people will because it's insane. You can't eat that sandwich. It's ridiculous. You have to take some of it off, which I never think to do. I'm always like, I usually get chopped liver and corned beef, which grosses people out, but it's so good. Anonymous, again, no reason to go to Sarge's. Not the same. It's not horrible there, but the place is kind of gross. Katz's isn't that gross. I think because it's so wide open, it doesn't give you that. But the other ones that I just mentioned are dark, and the boots are kind of disgusting. Yeah. So,
although by the bathrooms, that's where they have table service, apparently.
Where?
At Katz's. I forgot about that. By the bathrooms in the back, like they have table service there.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that line at Katz's scares me too. I get very uptight about it. And so it's weird because I'd rather sit at a table and have waiter service, but the line, watching it, getting a sample is kind of awesome. but I don't know why people are complaining. A $30 sandwich. That's a $30 sandwich. I don't.
Yeah,
I read the article 3 times to see what I was missing. And I
yeah.
was like, yeah,
All the sandwich places, except for like Joey Rose's, is like a $20 sandwich at least, and they're not nearly as good or big as Katz's.
yeah, exactly. So I
Joey
don't. I
Rose's
don't
is
know
like
what
$10, but
deal
and
with
they're
that
great.
is. Um, Also, I don't know whether you heard about this, everybody, but Kevin Costner and J Lo.
No,
It's new, although he was seen with another
Coslow,
woman recently. Say again.
Coslow.
Coslow. That's right. They're gonna have to come up with a name. Boy, it's so weird. Now J Lo's really pretty. I've only heard kind of awful things about her, but and obviously I would probably go out with her because not only is she hot and beautiful, but she's ironically age appropriate. but but after everything and just that she can't get it together, like Jennifer Aniston, something's got to be wrong. I mean, it's not going to last. I don't know why, but something's wrong with these girls. I guess, but I can't deny having sex with J Lo would still be really good. She's like in her 50s, right? Hi, Ernesto. Ernesto Gonzalez. Who's the guy that's been covering the Pope on NBC? Gabby Acevedo. Also, you ready for this one? Does anybody know? But no, Anonymous, you're completely right. I could not handle sex with J-Lo, but I would do the best I can. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not ready for that, Joey.
I'm not. And no. But if if it were to happen, I don't know. Maybe I would say no. I don't know. I'd be too nervous. I'm one of those people. I don't know. Anyway, the other one, Billy Ray Cyrus and Elizabeth Hurley. I mean, what the fuck? What is that? Billy Ray Cyrus is an asshole. I don't know why you'd go out with him. I think this is his 4th attempt at possible marriage. Miley Cyrus doesn't talk to him anymore, so that's a problem.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and his other son or daughter doesn't talk to him either. Elizabeth Hurley is trying to get them to make up, but what could have possibly happened to not, there was, I don't know, Billy Ray Cyrus. Guy had one song, and he's, been married 4 times, and now dating super hot Elizabeth Hurley, who's still really pretty too. I don't know what the hell's happening in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And because we love talking about Meghan Markle, it just keeps coming up. She has been labeled inadvisable and enormously shallow by the royal biographer, Tina Brown. And the reason is she's kickstarts several business ventures simultaneously. And her problem is that she has so much ADD that she never stops making announcements and never really follows through. So it's just one thing after another with this idiot who, again, I would also date because she's really hot. And again, if she was here and on this show, I would say, oh my God, I love you so much because I'm two-faced. But I do like to make fun of her because, again, I just can never stop thinking about that South Park episode because it just makes so much sense. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. And then all you do, hi, Aunt Judy, I'm glad you're back from the doctors. She came back exactly as she said. She actually said, I'm going to try and log on from the doctor's office, which would have been hilarious. And then, like, look, it's my nephew. This is his show. This is what your nephew does. Oh, you're not pregnant. Well, thank you. Awkward. Here's something too. I was reading about that flight crews. When you're on a plane, the staff, get ready for this. They get grossed out when you order a specific beverage. Does anyone know what it is?
Diet Coke. I don't know.
Coffee.
Oh, really?
the crew gets grossed out when you order coffee on an airplane because they know how it's made. You
They
know,
use the water from the bathroom, don't they?
yeah, it's something like, right. So let's just say you let that part go. They're using pretty much toilet water for the coffee, and the coffee, they say it's not very good. I love having coffee on a plane. Like, I think it's exciting, and it's like ordering Domino's. I don't obviously I don't want pizza that day. I want Domino's, whatever that is. So I'm ordering coffee on a plane, but they should call it something else. But they also say there's this one flight attendant who, you know, kind of came clean. And so what they do, when they clean up, they throw the coffee in the toilet.
Yeah.
And it's close to the spout, and there's definitely a lot of backlash that comes back into the coffee pot. And
Ugh.
that's why they're disgusted when people order it. Anonymous, I just told you, she says, Domino's is disgusting, no respectable New York or whatever. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm not going to order. I was like, I'm in the mood for pizza. I'm not going to order Domino's. I'm just in the mood for Domino's, whatever the fuck it is that they're cooking up. Meanwhile, the other day, I ate a week late. Can I have the blue toilet tabs in the cup for flavor? I ate an entire Domino's pizza in one sitting, and then I got sick. But it was awesome at the time. It seemed like the right thing to do. I used to be able to do that in my younger years. I could eat an entire pizza and a fountain soda. It was fantastic. Marcy, we have to talk. I hope you're doing okay. I haven't spoken to you in a long time. Also, these are just things I've been writing down and wanted to talk about. So Robert De Niro got censored on The View. He was on The View. And they get really big because what he was doing, he was like, we're doing a new movie, and we had to get an animal and a dog. And he said, he's like, his wife goes, why don't we use our dog? And he said to the dog, if you do this, you better not fuck it up. And they had to bleep him. But the thing is, they always bleep Robert De Niro on The View because usually he's ranting about Donald Trump and he can't help himself but curse. So the question is, at this point, is why they keep inviting him on if they're so worried about him. I hate that kind of shit. Why are you complaining and yet you keep inviting him on? That's on you. But why wouldn't you? He's Robert De Niro. And finally, how about this Blue Origin stuff? This backlash of what the fuck? People are nuts. I mean, they send Katy Perry into space.
Yeah.
And now now she's like, I never should have done it. I'm like, girl, grow up. Who gives a shit? Why are you so worried about what anybody thinks? She just canceled 2 concerts in Mexico, and they're saying that's because of the Blue Origin thing, but that's not what it is. The arena wasn't finished yet, or that's what you're using as an excuse. But if you're a Katy Perry fan, do you really give a shit that she promoted her tour in space or held up a daisy? That, I mean, was it annoying? A little, but she's an idiot. Who gives a shit? All those bitches are idiots. Like, what am I expecting from them? Who cares? It's not like Fran Lebowitz went up there and we're expecting her to say something relevant. I mean, who gives a shit? It's incredible. What?
All those bitches are idiots.
Well, I'm like, what
this fall with Dave Juskow.
It's like when Gal Gadot during COVID, did the Imagine thing. I talk about this all the time, and everybody was in an uproar with good reason on that one because we didn't want to see everybody suffering in their mansions. But nobody blamed Gal Gadot because she's an idiot, like an adorable idiot. We love her because she's just hot. And she doesn't know what she's doing. Nobody cares, but they blamed everyone else who's a little bit smarter. You should know better. But I don't know. I think yeah, exactly. Well, of course we love Fran Lebowitz. That's yeah. I mean, it's at the show. Yeah, you wish it get canceled for that. Hey, a week late. I hope it does get canceled. That means somebody else is watching. Please. Um, if anything's going to get canceled, it's going to be Gnome Show first. But
and then we'll replace it with all those bitches are idiots.
well, listen to this. This is fucked up shit. I'll tell you what's going to be canceled. This is so. I mean, think about this. So everybody's angry at Katy Perry for some reason. Katy Perry, the most delightful. I love Katy Perry. Everybody knows this. I like her music. I like seeing her concert. I think she's really pretty and cute. And I love that she sang up in the spaceship. So I don't know what the fuck everyone's talking about. Who gives a shit? I'm not even jealous of them. I don't want to go up there. But you're not going to believe this. And I don't know if you've heard about this. Wendy's, the hamburger place, tweeted, "Let's send her back."
Hashtag all those bitches are idiots.
All those bitches are idiots. Well, he ain't lying. It's so funny. When I watched them come down, I was watching it live, and it's so funny that, Gayle King is talking, and Jeff Bezos' wife or girlfriend is talking, and I'm like, shut up and get to Katy Perry. That's all anybody wants to see.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to see is what Katy Perry had to say, and that's all anybody wanted to see, and that she gets the backlash. And that's why maybe they saved her for last. They were mad that she kissed the ground when she came out. I did that when my niece was learning to drive, and I stopped at this guy's house and kissed the ground. That's hilarious. The hell is the matter with you people? I did that in front of this guy's house. She drove my car over to her friend's house. She was in a little band. She was, I guess, 17 or 16. And I kissed the ground, and the father came out and was like, what the fuck is going on? Meanwhile, now, every time I see him around my sister's house, we love each other because he thought that was the funniest thing. He, for some reason, didn't get it the first time. But this is what Dave Juskow does. He sets up stuff for years later. I'm not funny at the moment. You got to go home. You got to do homework about my comedy. I'll never forget. In fact, I saw Rich Francesi last night. I don't know if you know who he is. I didn't see him in a long time. And I was just going back into comedy, as I always do, at Gotham one night at an event, and I was doing material about That Thing You Do, the movie, which was already 20 years old. And so Attell goes, maybe if you just did some more relevant material. I'm like, that's my new material. The 20 years old. I was doing stuff from 30 years old. Anyway, I was talking about the movie, and then, nobody was laughing. But then Rich Francesi said he went home. He goes, hey, I watched that movie. Juskow was completely right. That's hilarious. So you have to do homework. You got to sit on it for a while, before it all works out. So, oh, yeah, a week late. Natterman's bit about being an uncle is awesome. He's really, really funny. He's really funny. He's good. I feel like he's just not. I just wish there was a way I could make him more famous. Okay, I got a little game for you today. I think you're going to like it. Obviously, we've been having a lot of fun with this. What we're going to do today, Val Kilmer just died, and I thought we'd play a Val Kilmer game. I will show you a picture of Val Kilmer in a movie, and you have to guess the movie.
Sounds good.
Exactly. It'll be fun. So we'll start off, Mike. I'm going to share my screen.
All
right. With this first photo, and I am sharing it now. And I will wait for the chat room to cut in. Does anyone know what movie this is for? Anonymous. That's right. Top Gun. Scruffy. Top Gun. That's right. That was an easy one. I started you off with an easy one. That was an easy one. Quite frankly, if I had seen that, I would not have gotten it. I didn't know he went topless in Top Gun.
This is a Playing with the Boys.
Yeah, I never liked that movie.
I don't really like it that much either, but I just know the song.
Right, no, the
I just know
song.
the soundtrack.
Yeah,
So,
no, me too. No, I know that one.
yeah.
A week late says this is my jam. All right. So, what movie is this from? And is it a trick question? Anybody know?
I know.
You do?
Yeah.
I'll just wait a little bit to see if anybody in the chat room can get. Yep, a week late got it right away. That's right. Top Gun 2.
Yep.
Top Gun Maverick. All right. These are the easy ones. We had to go there. All right. Get ready. See if you can guess. And believe me, when I was doing this, I'm like, God damn, he was in a lot of more movies than you think. Let's try this one. Anybody have an idea? Mike, just hold on. Even if you know, we'll give them a chance. In fact, Mike, if you want to, play one, I'll let you guess.
I'll let them go. I
Okay.
think I know this one, but yeah.
Well, I know if I were you, I'd be so excited. I wouldn't be able to wait for the chat room to get it. And Judy, he is an actor who just died. That's what I'm saying. It's Val Kilmer. Yes. A week late says Saint. That is incorrect.
No, I know what it is.
Scruffy says no clue.
It's Heat.
Yes, that's right. Now there's a little poster without the logo Heat. That's right. Mike, see, he couldn't wait to chime in. He could not wait. I had a feeling he was brewing, as you all got it wrong.
Whose joke is it? Is it Gaffigan? But I just saw it.
What's the joke?
You see a movie that it's been out for a long time, but you want to talk about it now?
Oh, but I just saw it. Oh, that is funny. Yes, Val Kilmer was in Heat. He was fantastic. Marcy, you never saw it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Michael Mann. It's a great movie. The guy did Miami Vice.
Sorry, the chicken got a little dried out.
Yeah, I got that. This is Heat. This is the poster. It's really good. Really good. It's the first time Pacino and De Niro had been together.
Did you laugh when he walks away? Never mind. I'm not gonna ruin the movie, but at the end of the movie, did you laugh? I don't want to say who does what, but did you laugh?
Oh, when he walks away from that girl in the car?
Well, I don't want to spell it out, but
was that what you meant? From Amy Brenneman?
It made me laugh so hard in the theater.
Me too. It's my favorite because she's like this. Yeah. Oh, it's the best. Yeah, but it's awesome too. Plus, that's one of my favorite lines. He's like, I'm just gonna make a stop. Do we have time? We got time. Yeah, I love that one. Well, look at this. Here's the scene. This is the only time in the movie they're together. It's an amazing scene. And he goes, there's a flip side to that coin. I will not go back. Yes, we have met and we respect each other. I will not go back. I will do whatever it takes. This is a great moment. De Niro looks amazing. Pacino's annoying as shit. You know what he's looking at? The LAPD. Gentlemen, we've been made. Oh. Ugh. It's so annoying, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
It's like good and bad at the same time. I mean, he looks good and everything, but it's over the top. And you're like, how did he ever get another job? I mean, it's that bad.
Yeah.
But look at this one. I think that's a real picture when they were filming Godfather 2. I found a couple of behind-the-scenes stuff I thought you might like. Yeah, he's so loud in that movie, Anonymous. There's got to be a better way to act. It's really bad. Hey, he's looking at the LAPD.
Well, you're not gonna watch my TV.
That's right. He throws the TV out of the street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this one. Here's who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Francis Ford Coppola. I love when you're looking at a classic movie scene, and then there's like a making of. I mean, look at that. And now, wait till you see this next one. I have never seen this before. Get ready. Look at this one. James Caan's like, am I going to be here all day? Look what they did to my boy. Even Bonacera's laughing.
Yeah. I'm laying on a bottle cap here.
Look what they did to my boy. I want you to use all your powers and all your ways. I don't want his mother to see him. Like, it's such a sad scene, and this is hilarious. Levity on the set. Boy, when you see them filming a classic movie like this, and then there's outtakes, it's like, wait, this movie actually was made. It just didn't show up on our doorsteps when we were born. Like it wasn't just already made, Can't picture them making it, right, Mike?
Right.
Yeah. So I love that picture. And I think there's one more. Oh, yeah. Look at this. The stand-ins. The stand-ins, Mike. Look at that guy. He's like, so what happens? You're going to get shot in the head, but just wait there. I'm just trying to get the light right. Now, I think it's possible, but I don't know it. I should have done the research. The guy, that might be Gordon Willis, maybe the cinematographer, maybe, but I'm not positive, who also did Annie Hall.
Oh, wow.
It's incredible to work on this movie in Annie Hall. But yeah, look how funny that guy is. He's got to be there for the lighting because I don't even know whether that's the actual waiter. Well, why wouldn't they use the actual waiter? He's nobody. But there's the bathroom and everything. I mean, I love this shit. It's incredible. I mean, that's one of the funniest pictures I've ever seen. That guy, who is that guy? Did he ever get any more work? Bring in the double. A little Bugs Bunny action. Okay, let's go on. Anybody know? Not Mike. I mean, we'll let our panel guess first. Unless it's killing you, Mike. But this is an easy one because of who we have on the right. Does anybody know? Anybody know? Back to the Val Kilmer game. A week late, got it correct. Which Batman? Which Batman? Is it easy? What's it actually called? Give me something. Give me something. It should be easy. What's it actually called? It's not called Batman.
Yeah. What's its surname?
It's the third movie. It's called Batman Forever.
Yeah.
And it's not Chris
Thought he was
O'Donnell he sucks.
Like he just put one.
No, 3. It's not
No,
Batman Returns. That's 2.
It was Forever, yeah.
Batman Forever. And Chris O'Donnell's horrible. This movie is not awful because Val Kilmer was an outstanding Batman. He was really good.
Everyone else was bad.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones is insufferable in that movie.
No, right. He is or is not?
He is. He's terrible.
Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, this is what
I blame the director more than the actor in that case. So
yeah, and that's the thing. Also, I can't stand when they make superhero movies like this with 2 villains. You only need one a movie, and if your villain's not strong enough for the Riddler and Jim Carrey, especially at that time, to not carry the film, then you stink. And look at Chris O'Donnell. Look what he's even doing in that photo. I mean, doesn't he look annoying? And he's definitely annoying in the next one with Alicia Silverstone. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jim Carrey made that movie. Yeah, he was really terrific. Supposed to be over the top. Whatever. All right. How about this one, everybody? Anybody know what this is? A week late also said Mike, that director ruined the movie. What's his name? Schumacher or something like that, I think.
Yep. Schumacher has one good movie.
Which one's that?
I forgot. It was like his first one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all you need, Mike, and then you can direct forever. You need one like M. Night Shyamalan or whatever pronounce his name. You make one really good one, you can work forever. And every single one after that has sucked. It's incredible.
I take that back. He does have 3 good movies. The Lost Boys was the one I was thinking of, but I forgot he did Falling Down and Time to Kill.
Yeah, that was fun. All right. A week late says Real Genius.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I think so.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well done. I just saw that movie for the first time 6 months ago. St. Elmo's Fire. What's the matter with you?
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
All right. This is a tough one. Anybody know? Hot. Yeah. Which movie did Val Kilmer? Yeah, it does not hold up. Right. A week late. Real Genius. I got to see Top Secret. I haven't seen that.
That is, I mean, if you like Naked Gun, you'll love Top.
I always wondered. I guess I was upset at the time when it came out. I'm like, oh come on, where's Leslie Nielsen?
I didn't know Schumacher was dead.
He is?
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he died in 2020 apparently.
Oh, well, Enrico Palazzo, exactly. Now, What movie is this? Does anybody know? It's a toughie. It's a toughie. I can give you a hint. It's a real toughie. Oh my God, Scruffy totally got it. I was going to say, we were talking about The Godfather. That's right. Well done. Well done. The Island of Dr. Moreau. Scruffy. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive, right, Mike?
Impressive. I didn't get it.
Yeah. How about this one? You think you can get this one?
Oh, I know that one.
You do?
Yeah.
I would never have got this one. Anybody else? Mike already knows. I would never have guessed it. Never have guessed it. I've never even heard of the movie.
It's a great movie.
It is?
Yeah.
Anybody else know before we kind of actually just give I can give you the poster without the title.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Anybody else? Anybody know? Stumped. Mike, I will let you tell the public what movie this is.
It's
what?
Thunderheart.
Thunderheart. Willow. No, are we enjoying this game? We are, right? This is fun. Okay. This next one, yeah, I never heard of it either. But
that's
Mike
great. It came out after he was too big for it, but he made it because he liked it or some shit. But it's a good movie. It's a great movie.
Late said I made Mike laugh. I'm done. Nice. Mic drop in more ways than one. This one, I assume everybody might know this one.
Yeah.
Sure beats a Mr. Pick. Shut up, Scruffy. That Mr. Pick was incredible last season. Marcy.
He was the biggest proponent of Mr. Pick.
He was what? Yeah, exactly. How dare you? Scruffy gets it again. Little Jim Morrison action. That's right. Well, that's the thing, Marcy and Anonymous. It's like, we don't know Val Kilmer movies, but it turns out you do know a lot more than you think. Now, you're not going to know The Island of Dr. Moreau, but you're going to know Top Gun. You're going to know, it's weird that you guys don't know Heat, but you're going to know Batman. And you're going to know The Doors. So I'm just saying. But yeah, The Doors. Because you probably forgot he was in The Doors. How about this one? This is it's a tough one, but it might not be that tough. Anybody know what movie this is?
Yes.
Mike knows because of the co-star, right? That's what gave it away.
Well, just who he's playing, yeah.
So you are familiar with this because I forgot he was in this movie.
Yeah. Well, you never see his face. So.
Right, I know. But actually here's with the still shot, you could totally tell it's him.
Yeah.
In fact, I just found out that I think he got this movie because did he audition for one of the movies as Elvis? And that's why somebody must have seen, or is he in one of the movies playing Elvis?
I don't know.
But anyway, Scruffy completely got it. The movie is True Romance.
It's a weird poster for that movie.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. This is the one that Quentin Tarantino hates for some God knows reason. I don't know why he let his script be shot by somebody else if he was so angry about it. I think it's
he hated Natural-Born Killers. I thought he didn't mind this one.
I've heard he hates this one too. He's mad about everything he doesn't do himself. I don't blame him. I'm like, then why give it to other people? I love this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem could possibly be.
I think it's just a different ending than what he would have done with it. But
I'll tell you, that's a real thing. If somebody changes the ending from what you wrote, that does fuck it up. I know that just from articles I've written where the editors change it. And I'm like, that's not the direction I was going. Okay, so what's this one? It's a toughie. Anybody know? Does anyone know what this? Anonymous is furious with the fact that a week late just said Tarantino is the most overrated director of the century. That's a bold statement. Now you're canceled. How do you like
that century or this century?
Anybody know what this is? What movie this is? Here's another hint. Same movie. Scruffy gets it again.
Yeah.
You
It's
knew?
the one time that I thought a week late was going to say it, and he didn't say it.
Yeah. Mike, you knew what it was?
Yeah. I've
Very
never seen
impressive.
it, but I just remember, I just know what the
I've seen it
premise
multiple times. It's okay. I don't hate it. Who is the saint? And then, of course, the saint with Elizabeth Shue, the very sexy Elizabeth Shue.
I've never seen the TV show either.
I've seen the TV show. It's fun.
It's Roger
always
Moore, right?
Yeah, I always liked the opening because it had the animation when I
Yeah,
was a kid. So,
that I've seen, but I've never seen the actual
but
show.
the movie's okay. It's not good, but there's something enjoyable about it. And let's see, what's this one? Is this obvious to you, Mike? Because it was
Yes.
not to me. I have never seen this film. Yeah, the Stick Man, exactly. Woo-hoo-hoo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Anybody? Nobody cares. So, Mike, why don't you say what it is?
It's Top Secret.
Top Secret. Never seen it.
Just when he
Oh, yeah. What the hell, Catalina? We were just saying, where the hell have you been? Well, it's good to have you here. A long day of classes. Anonymous, you've never heard of Top Secret? Or are you talking about something else? Catalina got it right away.
Yeah.
Look at that. She just came in. She knew what it was.
He plays an American singer going to East Germany.
So maybe he does Elvis in this movie, and that's what Quentin
he
Tarantino
plays a
saw.
singer. It's a very 60s style, yeah, I guess it would be like a parody of an Elvis movie. Yeah.
Look at this. Anonymous never heard of it, and Catalina's like, it's one of the greatest screwball movies ever made. How about that? I am impressed. Catalina.
Skeet
Catalina,
Surfing, that's what it's called.
What's it called?
His song is called Skeet Surfing.
Oh,
Where
that's
they
why Jay Santiago just brought it up. I was wondering what that was. Cows and boots.
Yeah, he shoot. It's and
I
there's
don't know anything about it.
There's just a
Anonymous.
visual gag where it's all his songs are about skeet shooting and surfing. So.
Well, anybody know what this one is? Catalina.
Yeah.
Let's let Catalina guess first. She seems to know a lot of Val Kilmer stuff. Well, I guess probably Top Secret, but Catalina, you got to guess on this one. What movie? I don't know the name in English. Donde está el pelito? But great movie too. Where is the pilot? Mike, do you know what this is?
Oh, it's Tombstone.
Well, I was going to say, do you know what it is before?
Oh, sorry.
But that's all right. Yes, it is. It is Tombstone. Yeah, Weekley got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he got it bbefore you said it. I think he knew.
Yeah.
And finally, never heard of that too? Anonymous knows everything. That's why this is shocking news.
Oh, you never heard of Tombstone? I mean, that's just...
I've heard of it. I've never seen it. I've never wanted to
Yeah.
see it. I never want to see it, but I've heard of it.
It's better than Wyatt Earp.
Right, because they made like 3 of those same movies, like at the one time, Billy the Kid, Tombstone, and Wyatt Earp, right? Didn't they make like...
Well, Wyatt Earp and Tombstone, I think, are about the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what I just knew they were making the same movie over and over again. Here's the last one. Anybody know? Marcy says, I'm truly surprised too about Anonymous not knowing any of this stuff. This is our final film today.
Yeah.
This is more entertaining than Doctor's Office, Aunt Judy says. Thank you. Well, that's something, I guess. We can work with that. Yeah, Anonymous is like high praise. Anybody know what this movie is? What Val Kilmer it was in this movie, which I did not know he was in until today.
Really?
Yep, I didn't know. I will give you the poster without any writing on it, which is this.
That's just giving away the movie.
Yeah, I know. But I knew you knew.
That's not even the poster of the movie.
Well, here's the poster for the movie.
Yeah. That was the poster to the terrible TV show.
Oh, They made a TV show too.
on Disney Plus. It was.
Oh, I guess you're right. You're right.
But they
Val
already
Kilmer's not even in that
They
poster.
took it off. It was so bad you can't even watch it anymore.
Directed by Ron Howard. So of course, I don't know. There's my favorite actor, Warwick Davis.
Yeah, Warwick Davis plays the chosen one because he's the only Peck who can touch his own face.
Is that true? I've never seen it.
I mean,
well, the only reason I
joke,
was showing this is because
movie.
this was my favorite show called Life's Too Short. Did you see it when it was on HBO?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one that Val Kilmer was on. This was such a good show. I mean, it's by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, and it's all about Warwick Davis, and he would bring on these celebrities that he knew that he worked with, and it's so funny. And I don't know. I was watching a little bit about it today, and so in this particular one, Val Kilmer goes, "Hey, let me. I'll go to your receptionist." This always gets a great gag. So he puts on the Batman hat, and he's like, "Do you know who this is?" And she's like, "It's Batman." Yes, but who's underneath the mask? And she just Michael Keaton. No, is it George Clooney? I love George Clooney. No, it's not George Clooney. What is it, Adam West? No. So again, a good sport. Catalina likes Life's Too Short. I'm stopping sharing, Mike.
All
I'm
right.
back. That was our game. I hope everybody liked it. Yeah, Catalina, so you've seen Life's Too Short? I would not have thought that Life's Too Short was in Chile. Because that Liam Neeson one was really great. That was the first episode. And that was really funny. Come on, that's not true, Jay, is it? I mean, maybe the guy's been around a long time. Oh, they're promoting it on HBO now. That's so funny. That Liam Neeson one where he was trying to do improv. I have AIDS. No. It's not like I'm dying of AIDS. No. That's not how it works. That one that Johnny Depp was in. Bellatrix from Harry Potter. Tim Burton's wife.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah, I couldn't think. My favorite one is though where he has to climb the shelf to get an award at his ex-wife's house, and I mean it's all midget jokes. There's no other way to put it because we weren't politically correct then.
Well, and Willow, like I said, that thing. He's the only one who can touch his own face because his race is called Peck. We're just the little people, and there's a scene where one of them gets like bird poop on his face, and no one can clean it off because their arms are too short, and it's not a part of the movie, but it's an accident. It's an accidental part of the movie, and that the scene they're trying to clean the guy's face, but they're all struggling to reach it. It's like I don't know what Ron Howard was thinking.
But it's a short person gag.
I don't think it was supposed to be. It just ends up being one.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
well, again, we all thought that was funny back in the day, and now you're not allowed to make fun of anything.
Yeah,
got to get over that. Anyway, that's our show for today. I think it was a lot of fun. I like these kind of shows where we don't have a guest and it's just me and Mike and you in the chat room, and we had a good time. I like these kind of episodes, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Did you have a show this weekend, Mike, or you have one this coming weekend?
I had one this last weekend. It was at Big Laughs in Fort Worth.
How did that go?
It was great. It's a great club.
That sounds like fun. And what do you have going on this weekend?
I'll be at the station in San Antonio.
The station in San Antonio. If anybody's around, please go see our friend Mike. And I don't have anything going on. Well, actually, I was supposed to be opening for Sarah in Montclair, but I told her it would be best if I did not, since some of my students are coming, and they kind of idolize me, and it could only be bad for me. So she got another opener, but that's all right. Anyway, I don't have a guest planned for next week, but I probably could. I've been talking to Molly Heckerling. We got to get her back here. We love her, but she's going to be in town in May, so I'd like her to come in live.
Cool.
Yeah. So, but of course, she can come on anytime she wants because we all like her so much. Yeah, thanks, Anonymous, Marcy, and Scruffy. Catalina, so nice to see you. Yeah, you don't have to apologize anymore. We know that you're working hard. I mean, this has got to be your last year of school. It seems like you've been in school since COVID. What are they doing over there? I mean, she's got to be finished with school this semester, right?
What's left to learn?
Exactly. There's nothing left to learn. She was already teaching when we first met her. So anyway, so nice to see everybody, and I hope everybody had a nice Easter and a nice Passover, and we'll see all of you again back here remotely next Tuesday, April 29th at 6 p.m. right here on Comedy Cellar Tuesdays with Dave Juskow and Mike Suarez. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and have a lovely evening. Good night.